Winter is here. The frosty winds are gathering. The snow may be on its way, but we're ready. Whether you're by the fire or out in the elements, we've got the forecast and the wisdom you need to keep warm. So settle in and let's ride this winter together.
The sky, it rumbles with a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We've got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. It rumbles with a winter's might. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards paint the whitest scenes. Holiday updates flowing through the feed, bringing you the seasonal news you need. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. No, seriously, please don't forget to like and share.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Dave. Boy,
What a difference 24 hours makes.
yeah, tell me about it.
Well, we've been watching this for some time, so nobody should be surprised. We started talking about this for, gosh, a week or two ago at least.
Yeah, week and a half ago, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we said this could happen. And yes, it is going to happen, it looks like. Let's see.
Yep.
Wanda Davis with us says, who's singing that song? That song is, it is AI generated, but the lyrics were written by Psycore, one of our computer specialists who's keeping this thing all going. Rita Taylor says, hi all. Janice Mitchell afterwards. Let's see here. Eric okay. Eric is the one that said that it is machine generated. So yeah, technically it is. And let's see here. So we got quite a few on with us. And of course, the interest is on what's happening right now with the weather. So I think it's no longer a question of, is there going to be a storm? It does appear there is going to be a storm. And it does appear there's going to be an impactful storm. So we know that. And it does appear that the cold air is going to be in place. And it'll be Arctic air. It's not going to be just regular air. This is going to be some cold air. There's a couple of things, though, to remember. And we're going to talk about what may or may not happen. Now everyone is on board with this. The National Weather Service is seeing it. They're all in agreement. Yeah, there's going to be a storm. And they're all in agreement also that there's going to be some accumulating snow and maybe some big accumulating snow. Significant is what they call it. I got to tell you, if we get half of what some of the models are showing, we're going to be in a big shape there, you know?
Yep.
So,
But the best part of this whole thing is that the ice is staying south of our area.
that was a concern, and we saw the system shifting northward, which we thought it would. We talked about that a couple of days ago, and it has, in fact, started shifting north some. So what that means is it puts us more in the heavier snow, and we're talking heavy snow. And so let me try to catch up with the chat, boys. A lot of people talking. Rita Taylor says, how? Janice Mitchell says, afternoon. Rita Taylor, what you got now? Jeff Penley, good afternoon. David Mark, hope you're doing well. I'm ready for snow. Mike Slater, the question is when? Connie Kassler, when? Wanda Davis, yuck, snow. Amanda Wright, bring it on. Just keep that ice mess down south. And
I agree with that.
Yeah, Cy, of course, says, as long as we don't get ice, I'll be just fine. So, a lot of people talking. Lisa Taylor, seeing it snow is beautiful, but no ice. Hey, guys, so we're going to get some good snow to play in and make snow cream, but how long y'all think it will hang around? It's going to hang around a while, Mark, you know.
Yeah, because there is cold Arctic air coming in behind it.
And
so we're going to be...
there will be reinforcing shots of cold air behind this as well. And I got to tell you, we get past this storm, there's another one waiting in the wings. I'm watching it, and right now it doesn't show much, but it has the makings of another storm just like this one. So we could get a double barrel shot of this, and we could get buried. Now, am I playing it up? Well, I'm trying not to, but I can't help but be a little bit, I don't know if exuberant is the word, but
excited.
I'm excited because of the system. You don't see storms like this very often. And being a weather guy, that's what excites me, seeing something that you haven't seen in a long time. And this is one, it'll be one that's going to affect a good part of the United States. Several states, 10 million people at least will be affected by this. And thank God the ice is to our south, because that is going to be a catastrophic ice storm for those folks. And I sure am sorry for them, but hey, I don't want it here. So Lisa Taylor says, hi, and thanks for your updates. So y'all think it's really going to get here this time? I do. My confidence level on this, Mark, is about 75 to 80%. What about yours?
Right. Yeah, I would say so. Now, could this only end up giving us like 4 to 6 inches? It could. Yep. Could this bury us up to our knees? It could do that too. There's still a lot of jockeying around with the exact track of the storm going through. Everybody's saying that, it could be anything. Some of the models are showing Nashville with 20 inches of snow.
Yep.
But others are showing it with, you might get 4 inches. Same thing with us. But it tends to be tracking more toward our direction for the band of heavier snow.
Yes, it does. And we've watched these models all day long. We've gone through 2 different runs of them and observing it, and a third one is working on it right now. So that's one reason we decided to do this special report, just because this is looking very, very intense, and it's going to affect all of us that's watching this. Unless you have to be watching from Hawaii or someplace like that. But most people are watching in kind of at least the Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri, Illinois, and all that in the region. So Psycho CPU, so many models are in a good grief thing. It's just so much going on.
In agreement.
I can't keep up. It's going by so fast. Now, so let's talk about snow and ice. The ice was a problem yesterday.
First, let me answer a question from up in the chat a little bit. Mike Slater was asking, he says he's got a doctor's appointment in Madisonville on Friday. I think you'll be fine for that. This snow is not coming in until Friday evening, Friday night, into the overnight hours into Saturday. Yes.
So, Dylan Woodruff, I need this to track 50 miles north. I need a foot of snow in Louisville. I don't want that to happen, because if it goes 50 miles to the north, we would be in the ice here. So I don't think we need to have that happen. Carol Duckett, I've been giving people your weather and wisdom. So many more people can keep up with weather and with you and Mark. Thank you very much, Carol. Jeanette Aldridge. Hey, Jeanette. She says, I'm ready to go back to Hawaii. Oh, man. Yeah, she's been visiting her son, I guess. But anyway, I'm glad to see you.
Like before Friday, Jeanette.
Yep. That's right. Wanda Davis, heard someone say we're supposed to get around 20 inches of snow. Hope that's not the case. Okay, let's I'm going to try to answer these questions and try to set this straight. So let's start off with what we know. In fact, do we have that in the Weather Service stuff that we were looking at, Mark?
Look on your on your Google page, and it's those frames to the right. Across the top there.
Okay, I got you. I'm going to go ahead and bring this so everybody can see it. And I'm going to show you what we do know. What we know, there's growing confidence winter storm is going to impact portions of the Quad Strait this weekend. That's all of us, really. Accumulating snow is most likely at this time. Some ice remains possible, but I think they've since changed that. The ice has gone further and further away from us.
Yeah, there is a chance for some very light drizzle or freezing rain changing over to snow briefly in the morning with this first system coming through, but it should be gone. It shouldn't affect the roadways for very much because we are looking for a high tomorrow close to 40.
Right. Well, maybe wishful thinking, but we'll see. Arctic air is going to likely arrive for the weekend. We're pretty sure of that. Now, here's some unanswered questions. Snowfall totals and placement of heaviest snow. Track of the parent storm and start time of the event. Some guidance is a bit slower to start the precipitation. So I have seen Friday afternoon all the way into Friday overnight, maybe even as early Saturday morning, which would be probably before daylight. So just that little time spread is not going to affect us too much. So what can you do now? Well, first of all, you monitor the forecast closely. You monitor this channel, monitor my Facebook page, because I'm going to tell you as soon as I know something, what's going to happen. And if it's not going to happen, I'm going to tell you that too. So, excuse me, my voice is starting to give out on me. Prepare for hazardous travel conditions as early as Friday night. That's important, which means this is going to be nasty as far as travel goes. After Friday night, when it starts, this is going to be something. Let's go over here. Here's the snow forecast probabilities. Still fairly early, 4 days out, but getting close enough to take a look at snowfall probabilities. Most of the model guidance produces some snow across the area from Friday night through Saturday. Actual snowfall time frame will likely be more narrow than listed, but that will be resolved in the next few days. Cold air and associated dry air with a stronger high pressure system to the north may still delay the onset of snowfall and result in lower snowfall totals. Now, that right there is key. I don't think that's going to happen now either. The way it's looking, the last few runs I've seen, that high is going to be just about in the right place. Yeah, it's pushed down, but the system moves a little north, so that means that high is not really affecting anything too much this time. So what it will affect is how cold it's going to be. Now, if you look at this says probability of at least 1 inch. Well, we're well into that. 70% chance. Probability of 2 inches of snow. We're in 60% chance of that. Probability of 4+ inches of snow. We're still up to about 50% of that. And that was this morning. This was this morning at 4:33 a.m. is when this was put out. It has changed because it has jockeyed that system further north, and therefore we are in the middle of the heavier stuff. So, you know, I said in my Facebook post earlier, 4 to 6 inches would be a guess of mine. Now, that's my guess. That's not official. And certainly it's not a hard-lined forecast right now. It's just a thought and a trend. Do not take it to the bank. Don't panic. Don't go out and buy all the milk and bread because it's premature to do that at this point, because this still could be a big flop. And believe me, we've had our share of big flops lately, especially when it comes to snow. But guys, I'm telling you, this one right here has my attention big time. And you can tell in my voice that I'm being serious about it. I don't just talk to get people excited. You know, I'm probably one of the most calming people. Well, that too. But I'm very calming when it comes to something like this, because I don't want to see everybody get all wound up and go run to the store and swamp the store, clean the shelves out. It's not necessary to do that at this point. What I will tell you, though, start some preparations. And let's see, is this right here? No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is the preparations? Huh. Well, I don't see.
Go over another
there
tab.
I found it.
There you go.
Okay, here's your winter storm planning timeline. So a few days out, that's where we are right now. Have emergency supplies for your home and car. Check your smoke and carbon monoxide detectors, because especially using alternate heat like kerosene heater to help keep your central heat pump from running all the time, you want to have those smoke and carbon monoxide detectors working well. And then replenish fuel for your car and heating sources. So if you need kerosene, go get it. If you need gas, get that filled up. And also start thinking of what you're going to do, because once this gets going, travel is not going to be very easy, especially if it comes down as hard as it looks like it's going to. More than likely, they will issue a winter storm watch before, I don't know, the next couple of days, I would say, wouldn't you?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, when we go back to Radar Omega, I want to show you something.
Okay. So start making your preparations now, and then whenever it gets close, and if it does happen, then you will already be a heads up on a lot of it and not be so worried about it. The day before, just make sure that if you know it's coming, adjust any plans you may have had. Try to avoid any travel. If that does in fact occur, that would be mainly Saturday and Sunday. This looks like a 3-day storm. So it could start as early as Friday evening and go all the way through Monday and be snowing the whole time. And we're not talking about flurries. We're talking about a regular snowfall coming in constantly.
Yeah.
And it will pile up.
That's a good time to tell everybody, too, that this isn't going to be a wet, heavy snow like you may be used to seeing around here. The snow ratios for this are looking to be anywhere from 13 to 17 to 1, which means that an inch of rain would give you 13 to 17 inches of snow.
Yep. So just think. The good thing about that is it won't build up on power lines. Fluffy snow will not stay on power lines, so the power outages right now are not really expected. I didn't see anybody even worried about that, especially if there's no ice or anything. I think we're going to be good with that. So I don't anticipate any power outages. That's just my thoughts. Do prepare if you think you need to. Don't let me stop you from preparing for it. The next thing is make sure your pets, if you've got outdoor pets and you want to bring them indoors, that'd be good. unless you got calves that are pets. I don't know if I'd want them in the house, but anyway, if you got outdoor buildings or something they can get in, be sure that they have plenty of water, because the water is going to freeze pretty quickly. I did find that if I get some of those hot hands and put them under the water bowl, if it's a metal water bowl, that would help keep it from freezing up and not be as hard on it. But I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to play with that too much. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Of course, the weather radio is the best way. You can get the broadcast directly from the Weather Service, and hopefully, I don't see why the cell towers would be down, but you'd also be able to watch us on YouTube, and we're also simulcasting right now on Facebook. So there's some of you watching on Facebook. There's Jeffrey and Pamela Pendley watching us, and Christy Robles is watching us. What time is it starting Friday? Okay. George Coffin says, looks like the southern jet is phasing with the Arctic high, and he's absolutely correct. That is what's happening. And there's a cutoff low out to the west. Cutoff low means it's not in the regular flow, so it's going to be slow moving, which is going to cause this to be a big storm. As it makes the track across from west to east, it's going to encounter that Arctic air, and he's right. It'll phase with it, and then look out. Siacor says, keep your water on a really slow stream to prevent pipes from freezing, mainly overnight. He's right about that, too. Some people open their cabinets to their water lines underneath your sinks. That would occur when this temperatures, because I think once the snowfall gets on the ground, the refrigeration effect and all of the snowfall, those temperatures are going to crash. And in fact, the only thing that's keeping this from being a blizzard is the wind. There's not going to be the wind to give it that criteria. But I'm telling you what, it is close. This is going to be a big...
That's the other factor in all this, too. We're going to have some really cold temperatures across the weekend as well. Highs only possibly in the teens on Saturday and into Sunday. We might start a little bit warm up during the day come Monday, but the overnight lows could be single digits. And the wind chill on Monday and Tuesday is looking in the negative numbers.
That's correct. So, Sharon Pinkston says, hey, from Kentucky. Yeah, thanks for the insurance number y'all gave me. She was a big help, and they don't tell how much. Okay. All right, Sharon. I'm glad. I actually talked to her today myself. She said she'd gotten some calls from over here, and I'm glad you took advantage of that. Let's see. Caleb Eaton says, I have a friend coming in Wednesday from Maine. How are things looking? He's going to make it if he gets in here Wednesday. He's not going to get out, though, if he doesn't leave before Friday. Hey, there's Neil.
Thanks for Maine. He's used to this.
Yeah. Neil Mason. Hey, there's Neil on. He says, I dread it. Neil, I'm sorry for your luck, buddy. Hey, by the way, I'm making some improvements on the ag part of that 24/7 channel. You're going to start seeing it here soon. We're working on it behind the scenes. Lots of big things fixing to happen with that channel, and I think everybody's going to be liking it. So let's go back over here to the timeline we're looking at here on this winter storm planning timeline. All right, so we got the day before. Now, during the storm and after, remain vigilant, stay informed, and drive only if necessary, because I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to want you to stay off the roads while they try to clear them. This being snow, hopefully it will give you some traction, and it won't be as bad as if it had been ice. But it still will be slick if you're not careful. So also check on neighbors and family. Make sure they're all good, taken care of. Make these preparations ahead of time. Don't wait till the last minute, because you will find yourself in long lines and just pull and grab. We don't want that to happen. Properly ventilate. If you've got emergency heat source. Here, is that you? Anyway, properly ventilate any emergency heat sources, so you don't want to have carbon monoxide poisoning. And Neil May says, let me know and I'll stop by. I will, Neil. And when we get ready to unveil this, I want you to be the first one to see it before we actually put it on the air. It's going to be amazing. Keep generators at least 20 feet from your home, and do not bring the generators inside the house if you have to have them. I don't think we're going to have a problem with that, but don't bring them inside the house. We lost some people last time that happened, and that just kills me. Keep the generators outside and at least 20 feet from your home. Also, take it easy when shoveling. A lot of you, like me, we're not used to all that exercise like that. And so you can overdo it really quick, and it doesn't take long. So,
like we said, luckily this is going to be kind of a light, fluffy snow, so it won't be quite as hard to shovel. But
maybe if you got a blower or something, you can blow it off the sidewalk. That would be nice if you could do that.
I actually have an electric snow shovel.
Oh yeah, well, just go on and brag about
it. Which is basically a snow blower on the end of a handle.
Oh, okay. Well, then I've got one too. Then mine really blows. It blows good. I like it. Let's see here. All right, now let's talk about the extreme cold. Dress for cold weather. This is going to be extreme cold. This is not your normal cold that's coming in. This is Arctic air. Arctic air is different from all the other cold air. You can feel it. It does feel different. So, just have a head covering. A face mask would be helpful. 3 layers of clothing. An outer layer. Let me scroll down here. I see this. See if I can get this to come up. That's all right. Well, anyway, boots, make sure they're waterproof, and 2 layers of pants if you've got them, and some gloves, because it does hurt those hands. If you out there shoveling or something, they're going to get cold really quick. And like Sycor says, Arctic air stings, and it does. Emilio Torres, have you all determined totals for state line? I missed it if you did. Mark, I tell you what, I'm going to show you what some of the projections are. Do not take this to heart. Don't go out and tell everybody I said we're going to get 20 inches of snow. I don't even know what they're going to say because I haven't looked at them lately. But I'm going to tell you they're going to show some big time accumulations. So let me see if I can get that called up. Let's see, Mark, we're talking about, I'm going to go back to the radar first while I call this up.
Okay.
Let me get, see what I can come up with. Let's see, it looks like this is going to be the ECMWF model that we're going to look at. And here we go. This is a computer projected model of how much snowfall we're expected to get. So let me do this just a little bit so I can control it. Here we go. This is today. Now, see this right here. This is what's coming in tonight and tomorrow, showing 2/10 of an inch of snow. So we're going to get a little cover. That's close to a half. We'll get close. That's 1/4 inch of snow. We'll see. It could be a little more. I did see. Let's see if it goes out any more. So this is the system that's coming in tomorrow. This is just a precursor of what's coming. Let's go on down a little bit more. I'm going to show everybody the models, what it says. Joseph Looney says, you're a good weatherman. Thank you, Joseph. I don't know about that, but I appreciate the thought. So Evan Miller says, thanks for the weather, David Mark. Susan Parsons says, I'm staying home. And Cy, of course, says, where are your long johns? Now, Lord, get your snow shovel, salt melt, something for the tire traction like cat litter, have warm blankets in the vehicle and a couple of snacks, and layers of clothes. And she is right. Caleb Eaton, how much the miles showing in Nashville? I'm going to show you here in just a second. Sandra Graham, bring on the wet packing snow. Yeah, but that'll make it a little bit tougher for driving. Nikki Winters, I saw something about possible ice with the rain in Paducah tomorrow. That is a possibility. The models have kind of backed off the icing part. They have gone over to more of a snow event. Is that the way your take on it, Mark?
Yeah, kind of a snow. There could be some freezing drizzle, freezing rain starting out, mixing with the snow. Then we'll go to all snow, and then we'll switch back, if it gets warm enough, to all rain through the day tomorrow.
Okay. So I'm going to go on here with the models. Let's get into the day everybody's looking for. This is Friday. Here it comes. And this is Saturday. This is still Friday we're looking at, but it's the OZ, 9Z. Is that, what time is it? Let me find my chart. I don't have to ask you all that stuff. Let's see. 9Z is 3 a.m. Saturday morning. And it's starting to snow. Here it comes. see it's getting heavier. Right now, this is at, it says 0Z Sunday night. That would actually be 6 p.m. on, is that 6 p.m. Sunday morning?
Saturday evening.
That's right, 6 p.m. Saturday even.
Mm-hmm.
Now, look here. It's coming. Look at this. 7 inches right now in Christian County. 6.4 along the border. We're going to go, keep going. Look at this. It is extremely heavy snow coming in. This is 9.2 inches at this point. This is on 12Z Sunday, which is looks like 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 a.m. Sunday, they expect us, according to this model, to have 9 inches of snow on the ground. All right. This is for Christian County. I'll move along here. This is for looks like 9.4 for Logan County. Simpson County is 10 inches. Let's go back to Trigg, 8.8. Marshall, about 9. So everybody along Western Kentucky, along the Kentucky-Tennessee border, you're going to get a big one. So don't even worry about what everybody's getting. It's going to be a big one. I'm going to move it forward, and we're not done yet. It's still piling up. Look at this. Now, in this point at Sunday at 21Z, that would be
about 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 in the afternoon on Sunday. By this time, Simpson County would be in 14 inches. Logan County, about 13.9. Christian County, 12.8 inches here. And Trigg, 12.3. I mean, let's look down here at Nashville. Here's Nashville, 17.3 inches. Let me continue. We're not done. Now it's piling up still. 13 inches in Christian County. It's going over here to Simpson. It looks like 14.5. Go up here to Warren County, 13.8. As you can see, the heaviest stuff. Let's look at Montgomery County. Okay, I've got a question from Montgomery County. Montgomery County is looking at 13.9 inches. Folks, this is going to affect all of us. It's not going to be just a one side of the border or anything. This is going to be all of us going to be in this. So just get ready. Hopkins County. Let's look at Hopkins County. 11.9 inches. Everybody's going to get their fair share, you know. Excuse me. Owensboro. Let me take a look at Owensboro, which is somewhere up in here. Looks like 8.6. I mean, yeah, you're going to get plenty of snow. Everybody's going to get their fair share. But I tell you what, you're not going to want this heavy, heavy stuff if you can help it. And this still may shift further to the north. If it does, yeah, we're going to get covered. I'm going to go on further. Let's go on out and see. We might have another system coming in that will add to it. But you can see, here we go. Here's another one coming. Well, I got to the end.
Yep.
You can see that there's another one coming. This is the one I was talking about that would be coming in after this big one, and it's going to bring a lot more. And by this time, it looks like Christian County along the Tennessee border is at 13 to 14 inches right in there. And so, folks, I don't have to tell you. This is not me talking. This is what the models are showing, and I'm simply showing you that. This is also projection. This is not to be written in stone yet, because I promise you, it's still going to change. Now, will it trend upward? Will it trend downward? It could be either way. But yes, Dylan Woodruff has asked, has this trended north since the last model run? Last run, it showed only 3 to 4 inches for the Louisville area. So yes, it has trended north, because now everybody in Kentucky, as I go across this, everybody, let's move across it. Looking at a minimum of 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches. So, I mean, you know, this is This is nothing to sneeze at, if you can believe this run. Now, this is the ECMWF, which has performed pretty good. And what it does, that's is this the ensembles, Mark?
No, that's just the snow total.
Okay. But
the ensembles are pretty consistent with following quite along that right along that track as well.
yeah, so, and the ensembles is actually 50 different little models they use. It all combined together, and it gives you a general indication of what's going to happen. And that's what this is showing as well. So, yeah, this is going to be something. And, you know, I'm not trying to scare everybody, but I am wanting to get
Terry's
prepared.
asking, when does it end? The snow should be tapering off by Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening.
I did see one that showed Monday morning, but either way, you know.
Yeah.
Cassie Knight, hi, just tuning in. What is Hopkinsville in store for? Oh, my goodness, Cassie. Okay, well, what you see on the screen right now, that's purple and all this, that is snowfall projections, the amounts of snow on the ground. And I'm going to go through it one more time. If you look at this, here is Christian County right here, 13.2 inches. And points eastward goes up 15.5 because the system is going from southwest to northeast slightly. So again, one bit of fluctuation in this storm by as much as 50 miles either way could make a huge difference in what's going to happen. I think this is getting close to being set now as far as the track goes. Not yet. We're going to give it a little bit more time, another day or two, and this will be set pretty much. You think, Mark?
It should be. They've been narrowing down on it. Now, don't forget, we're still a couple of days out from this.
Yes.
The actual storm system that's going to cause all this has yet to actually form out on the lee side of the Rockies.
It's actually coming on the shore. It's out in the Pacific Ocean. It's coming on the shore, so they're getting a sampling, which is why the models are increasing. If I'm not mistaken. So anyway, I just got to tell y'all, get prepared for this because something's going to happen. We're going to get some snow. We don't know how much exactly because I know what this model is showing. That's what I'm showing you, just so you have an idea. But that does not mean that this is going to be in concrete yet. It's not in concrete. So don't overdo this. Don't get all crazy. Laura and Ricky Cook, good question. When do you expect watches and advisories to be issued for Kentucky? I would expect if this continues, it'll be a winter storm watch issue probably as early as what?
I'll tell you right now what I was going to show you on Radar Omega. The winter storm watches are already out for Oklahoma and Texas through Arkansas.
Let me come off this. We'll go back to the radar. Here we go. What we got up here?
That is a winter weather advisory for the system coming in tonight.
Tomorrow. Okay. Tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. So clouds should be increasing out there. Let me pull out.
That will impact those northern counties that are shown in that. So
okay.
Now, if you go out west, you see the blue outlines that aren't state borders.
Yeah. Here we go. Winter storm watch for all these areas outlined in blue. That includes Missouri already.
I don't think it goes up into Missouri.
Well, look at the blue outline.
That's the state border.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it would be in. Okay, it's in Arkansas.
Yeah,
so it is in Arkansas, but it's not. Well, let's look around at some of these cameras. I know I saw one earlier. What it could look like here. This would be Kalamazoo, Michigan. Ooh wee, 11 degrees there. 11 degrees.
It was snowing when we looked at that a little bit earlier.
It was. It's coming down hard, so they got their snow there. That was the lake effect snow. Let's see where else we got here. There was a place down here. Okay, right here. This is in Indiana. This is Newton County. And they've had some snow since we last saw this. And the sun is setting, and it's 22 degrees there. So
Those winter storm watches are in effect Friday night through Saturday night, by the way, and it's calling for a high impact winter weather event is expected to occur this Friday night through Saturday night. Total snow accumulations of over 4 inches are expected across portions of northern and central Arkansas. A winter mixture is expected across the remaining areas. So that's down south.
All right. So I got to tell y'all, get ready. It's coming. Like I've been saying, Lord, I tell you what, I'm so tired of saying it's coming. Oh, me. Okay, let's see. Kathy Laster, Kathy's watching. Thanks, David Mark, for your update. Sounds like it's going to be a big one. And you all be safe and stay warm. And Judy Thomas Hunter says she loves it. Wanda Davis, what about Alabama? My husband has to drive that way too. Alabama's going to be affected. Is that from the ice storm? They've got a special weather statement over
Yes.
there for the whole
Yeah, we'll see what that says, but
this is for all of Georgia. Okay, this is for fire danger. Elevated fire danger. So,
dry winds and
yeah,
stuff
and
that they're getting.
we do have a problem with the dryness here too. It's if we got much in the way of winds, they would be having an elevated fire danger for us as well. Let's go somewhere where we can find some stuff falling. So far, nothing much to be seen. Pull out a little bit more. This place has got the winter storm watch. Nothing.
Yeah.
Texas.
Carl Latham, we're not calling for a milk and bread run quite yet. We're just saying, if you're going to the store, stock up on a little bit more supplies. Be ready. There's no need to panic about this.
Nope. Because it could be a flop. I'm going to tell you guys right up front. It does have a flop factor to this. We don't think it will, but you know what? We can't take that to the bank because it is a possibility that this is going to happen. In fact, it's actually a pretty good thought that it is going to happen. The Weather Service believes it. The models are showing it. They got me about halfway believing it's going to happen. But I've been gun shy because I've been talking about snow for a while, and every time I talk about it, it just doesn't happen. So I'm optimistic, but I'm being cautious about this too because I don't want you guys to go out and over prepare and then nothing happened. Then you're going to say, well, Dave Powell said, well, Dave Powell's not saying anything except get ready for something that could happen. And it's up to you on how much you prepare. But if it were me, like me, I'm going to prepare for it. I'm going to get ready because I think it's going to happen. I really do. I think we'll get something. I can't say that we'll get the intense deep snow that you're talking about, but I do think we got a good shot at getting at least 4 to 6, maybe even 8 inches.
Right.
And that's the way it looks right now. But again, we're still waiting to see what the final track is going to be because one little jog to the north will change everything. It will. I mean, it could change everything. So,
Sherry and Gary D, your husband's driving to Wilmington, North Carolina Sunday. I would delay that trip if I could.
Yes, I would too.
Because that's the storm's going to hit us and move east. It's going to be across all the interstates that go between here and Wilmington. It would not be a good idea to make that trip.
Don't think you'd get across the mountains, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets that much snow, they would close some roads in some parts of this stuff. There's Dave, our old friend Dave. He says, hey, David Mark, can't make up their mind.
WSAZ, the local TV station.
Okay, they can't make up a bunch about how much snow. That's because it's still... Wait a minute. Donna Zakushia says, $10 say it won't happen. LOL. I want to see a lot of snow in my luck. It will not. Donna. I'd almost take that bet. She'd have to donate $10, but no, I won't do that to you. I think that it's going to be interesting.
A little too far out to tell, Nikki Winters for Gatlinburg. But that is about the time frame when we were looking for the possibility of another storm coming in. So keep your eyes and ears open, and we'll tell you what's going to happen when it gets a little bit closer.
I can tell you that we got road crews that will be out photographing some of this. At least I think they will. I've got to talk to them tomorrow. We'll start talking with our spotters and getting a game plan together. Probably have our support staff in here to give us a hand. We may be, if this starts, we might be live for the good part of the event. I don't know, Mark. We're still going to kind of play it by ear and look and see what it's actually going to do. But we are making plans here, and we will probably get with all of our spotters here pretty soon, next day or so, and talk to them. We'll see. Trish Horn, I want snow, but I'm worried about my son walking 2 miles into work in this cold weather. Oh, wow, Trish.
That would be a concern.
Yeah, and walking.
Because it is going to be very bitterly cold.
Yes.
During and after this.
That's right. Jason Dodson, hello, watching from Cloverport. Will we see some snow this weekend in Cloverport? Is that in Kentucky, Jason? Well, we look that up. Mark's looking it up. Eric says, like and share the stream. I do appreciate you guys if you would like this and share it. And also, if you haven't subscribed, subscribing makes a difference. If you like the service we're providing, please subscribe to it. And it doesn't cost you anything to do that. It helps us out a lot with YouTube. And we're trying to upgrade some of our equipment. We haven't quite got the money yet, so hopefully that will help us. He says it's in Breckenridge County, Mark.
Yeah, it's up right along the river.
Okay.
And basically,
8 inches.
Yeah, I'd say so, because
about 8
you're up
inches.
toward the Louisville area.
Yep. That's what the projected miles were showing in that vicinity, was about 8 inches, Jason. So if that helps you any, I hope it does. Again, please take this into consideration that this is not in stone yet. It could change. It could go either way, up or down. But I do think that this is going to be kind of crazy. Jennifer Menace
Robin
says,
Walker's asking about the Big Rock area, Bumpus Mills. When's it going to start? Friday night.
Yep. Jennifer Menace says, my husband's a trucker, and we're really watching the weather. He has to go to Wisconsin. I just don't see any good thing as far as traveling goes till we know what this storm's going to do. So we're going to have to wait just a little bit. April Griggs, how much snow for Russellville? Well, the looks of the projections was at least a foot of snow, according to what it was saying on the COD, Mark.
Yeah. Now, we can't guarantee it's going to be that. I mean, it could this could be a bust and we just get a couple inches of snow, maybe 4 inches of snow out of the whole thing, or it could overproduce and we could get more than that. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens and exactly where the snow tracks through.
Bob Evans, do you think North Christian will see much snow? A lot of the news networks are saying there will be a sharp cutoff and it could miss us. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. No. You're
The sharp cutoff may be in Indiana.
Yeah. In fact, that's where it would be, on up way north of us. So don't even, if they're saying that and they're local, I would just find someplace else to watch because they're completely wrong.
Yeah.
You're welcome, April. Let's see. So,
Owensboro, about 8 inches as well.
Yep.
Sharon Pinkston.
Anson, same thing. It's everybody's going to get significant snow if this does bear out. Bob Evans says, okay, thanks. I got a funny feeling about the storm. I know what you're saying. I kind of feel the same way, Bob. This one, when I started seeing it, gave me that, I don't know how to describe it, but you do know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it feels a little different. One today was my husband hauls explosives. We're watching closely also. That's why I was asking about Alabama. Oh, my goodness. Whew. I'm with you on that. There's Andrew McMurtry from, I think he's from Owensboro. Yeah, okay, he is. He says, I know how hard it is right now going back and forth between the guidance maps. I'm here in Owensboro. I appreciate all the hard work you're doing. He says, this is Andy, the beginner, new trained weather spotter. Andy, if we can help you in any way, feel free to call on us. We have a pretty experienced, extensive spotter network here in Christian County and the area, so we'll be glad to help if you need any help. Let's see here. Tess Terry, I have snow anxiety. I can go outside and watch the sky when you say tornado warning, but snow gets the best of me. Oh my
It's all
goodness.
right. You know, the best
Yeah.
thing to do with snow, if you don't have to get out at all, is just kick your feet up, get a cup of hot chocolate, look out the window, and watch the flakes come down.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I have been in a whiteout situation before many years ago when I was traveling up north. And a whiteout is where you can look at the front of your vehicle and you can't see the end of your car. It's snowing so hard. And it's a suffocating feeling. You feel like you're suffocating. And that scared me a little bit. I don't think I ever want to go through a whiteout again. But anyway, we'll see. Nikki Winter says, could there be thunder snow with this one? I hadn't thought about that.
Not from what I've been able to see. The dynamics for thunderstorm cells looks like that's going to be probably well south of us. You have to be a bit closer to the low and everything to get the dynamic for that.
Oh, April Griggs says she ain't lying either. I love you, Mom. That's her mom. Oh my goodness. Tessa Terry. I lived in Indiana for 15 years. The snow and ice that's what gave me anxiety. So yeah, I understand, Tessa. I felt that, like I said, when I went into a whiteout, I said, I don't want to ever do that again, because even though snow is something you wouldn't think you'd be afraid of, it is. It can be. Lucky Inky 64. I hope we get some snow, but my daddy always said unless the moisture comes from the Gulf, we won't get it. He was usually right. Well, that's where this is coming from. Some of the moisture is coming up out of the Gulf. It's overrunning. And so, yes. Donna Zakusia. Mark, that's a great way to enjoy it. It's beautiful from indoors. Barry Vorvis says, I've been in whiteouts many times. It's not fun. Yes, no, I know it's not, Mary. Mary is up in Michigan, and she's been a friend on here for quite a while. But I know what you're saying, Mary.
Did you see earlier up the chat that they're looking for her temperature to be down to minus 33 in the next few days?
Oh, that hurts. That really hurts.
That is painful.
April Lilly says, uh-oh, you guys are on. It's not Wednesday. Normally that means bad news. Well, yeah. Andrew McMurtry, thank you, sir. I will probably do that after things calm down. I know you're busy. Much appreciated. And we certainly would be glad to give you a tour of the facility here, too, Andrew. Mike Slater, some good news for this broadcast is that you guys are up about 60 subscriptions over the last 4 to 6 weeks. I appreciate that. We do need the subscriptions, y'all. It helps us in our algorithms and everything with YouTube. And, it's one of those things. I did a Facebook post this morning, Mark. It's gotten, I think I saw it said 63,000 views. I said, oh my gosh, 63,000 on one post. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
I'm home.
We start talking about snow and everybody's interested.
Yeah. But anyway, Mary Rory says, yes, she's not thrilled about that. Jen says, hey guys, I was hoping to catch another live. She's in 4201. That's Bowling Green, I think.
Okay. Well, Bowling Green's going to catch this too. Maybe a little more.
Let's see. Kaylin Penley says, will this be sled-worthy snow? Oh, yes. It will be sled-worthy.
You might have to pack it down a little bit, but yes, sled-worthy, snow.
Snow cream will be really good in this because it'll be fluffy. It'll be, snow cream on this would be great. Jesse Reese says, hey, friends. I'm sorry, Kaylin, I mispronounced you last night. I was looking at the little one, I can see on the big one. It says Kaylin Tui. Let's see here. Christy Sanchez Robles, any ideas what weather looking like second week of February? Can you see that far out? I can, but I dare not say it. I'm going to tell you right now, if this is what it looks like, and it is, this is the going into the winter that we had thought was going to hit us back before Christmas, and now it's started already. This means that February will be cold and snowy. We will see. Ask me when it gets a little closer, and I'll be able to tell you better. Psycho CPO, y'all will be over 10,000 subscribers before you know it. Boy, I sure can't hardly imagine it. I would love to. That's kind of like a milestone. You cross 10,000, that's one little milestone you get. Wanda Davis says we live 5 miles from Madisonville. Let's see. Jin says my kids are hoping for snow days in Campbellsville.
It's possible.
That is going to be not only possible, but probable if this does occur. April Lily, any idea how much we're expecting? If you're I think you're in. Let's see, where are you at right now, April? I can't remember which town you're in. Autumn Boy just joining. Hey guys, hope you're doing well. How much snow are we anticipating for Hopkinsville this weekend? The snow total, according to what we saw on the estimation, the model estimation, was around, I think it was 13.9 around the border down there. And
Yep.
12 inches for Hopkinsville. Justy Reese, is Nashville going to get bad Wednesday? Eli's sister had surgery today. I don't know when we're going home. I think, see, Wednesday, that's tomorrow. Is that what you're talking about? So I think, yeah, you'll be fine tomorrow getting home. You should. Okay, April Lily's in Hopkinsville. Yeah, that's, we're looking at around 13.9 inches for the border, and we would be looking at around a little over 12 inches for Hopkinsville itself.
Yeah. Now, these are what the models are saying.
Right.
We're not guaranteeing that's going to happen. Like I said, this could be a bust. This could be a bust. This could be 20 inches. It could go either way.
Absolutely. Now, I do want to take time, guys. I have to pay the bills a little bit because I told you we were needing some money to do our upgrades. So I've got some sponsors, and I need to recognize them and pay the bills because they are the ones that makes this broadcast possible. So if you don't mind, I'm going to play this a little bit. Now, let's talk about severe weather because once this is all over, we've got a severe spring coming, and I am concerned about it. It looks pretty rowdy. You might want to invest in a storm shelter. Watch this.
It's the middle of the night, and tornadic storms are approaching. The nearest public shelter is miles away, and they don't allow pets. You should have purchased a Mid-South storm shelter. Mid-South storm shelters offer you the security of having your own shelter at your doorstep. These sturdy and roomy shelters come in below-ground or above-ground styles. Both styles accommodate 10 people comfortably and will give you peace of mind anytime severe weather threatens. When the weather gets severe, have no fear with a Mid-South storm shelter. Call today at 270-725-6020. Mention the promo code Weather and Wisdom and you will get $200 off. Financing is available.
And also, anytime that you got severe weather like that, you may have some roof damage. I got to tell you right now, the person to call is Michael Vance Contracting Roofing, 270-707-ROOF. He's got crews ready, willing, and able to get to you, whether it be commercial, residential. Michael Vance, 270-707-ROOF. He also has Lakeside Campground Marina. We're going to show you the camera from over there here in just a little bit. But that's a really nice place. And so you might want to consider that if this weather calms down. Take a look. Is the hustle and bustle of everyday life getting to you? Now you can enjoy quiet, relaxing days filled with the natural beauty of Kentucky Lake and its abundance of activities. You can find that and more at Lakeside Campground Marina, located on Jonathan Creek on the western shore of Kentucky Lake. They offer a selection of lakefront campground sites and a full-service marina and many other amenities. If you love boating, fishing, or just getting away from it all, visit us online at www.visitlakesidecampground.com. Really like that place. It is beautiful. And I got to also tell you, we got some auctions coming up. The Penrall auction. And Leon has some stuff. He's got a big one coming up on the 30th. It's a sportsman auction. And you can go online and take a look at what he's got there, but take a look at this.
Welcome to Penrall Auction Center. Now's the time to pre-consign your pieces of equipment. If you've got something sitting in your fence row or in your garage, bring it on out to Penrall Auction Center at 8224 West Jefferson Davis Highway in Elkton, Kentucky. We'd love to work for you and market your item to an audience that is looking for your piece. Give us a call, 270-886-2235.
Leon Shirk is the man to talk to, and so give him a call. Find out what he's got in that sportsman's auction, because some of you are going to really like that. Next place I'm going to talk about is Kentucky Piano Service. And if you got a piano that's got some sour notes, this is the man to call. Watch this. Looking for expert piano care or searching for a high-quality instrument? Let us tell you about Kentucky Piano Service, LLC, owned by Mark Mudd, a certified second-generation piano technician serving clients since 2014. Mark blends formal certification with years of hands-on experience. He's completed thousands of tunings for clients ranging from churches and universities to families and beginner piano students. Mark provides tuning, repairs, and also buys and sells top-tier pianos. He serves a 100-mile radius and will travel when needed. Call or text 270-999-2433. And I really like the job he does. He's a broker, too. He can tell you how much your piano is worth. If you're wanting to get rid of it, he can tell you the worth. I'm going to come back to the Snowfall totals here again a little bit after everybody has a chance to get on and everything. We're going to talk a little bit more, but I do need to pay these bills. Let's go to the next one, which would be Patty Slayton. My good friend Patty, take a look. Meet Patty Slayton, your local licensed health and life insurance professional. Navigating Medicare or health coverage shouldn't feel overwhelming. Whether you're new to Medicare, exploring better options, or needing help, Patty will help you make the confident, informed choices. With years of trusted experience and a heart for serving, Patty specializes in Medicare supplements and Advantage plans, prescription drug coverage, life insurance solutions tailored to your needs, all types of health insurance, including Kentucky Health Benefits. Patty will help you find the right coverage for you. Call 270-725-5368 today. And we're going to do one more. We're going to talk about Pampered Pets, one of our newest sponsors, and boy, I love them to pieces. Take a look at this.
Going out of town? Just away for the day? Need a place for your furry four-legged friend to stay? Is Rover looking a little shaggy? Visit Peppered Pets at 101 Johnston's Trace in Hopkinsville. They offer grooming, daycare, and the best boarding accommodations around. They have top-in-the-line boarding suites, a large outdoor run, and an indoor play area your pet will love. They also have an experienced groomer and a top-of-the-line grooming facility. You can have peace of mind knowing your fur baby is well cared for when you're apart. So when you have to be away from your furry best friend, make sure they get pampered at Pampered Pets. They're located on Dawson Springs Road before you get to Eagle Way Bypass. Call them at 270-889-9494.
I do like that place. They got all kinds of good facilities. All right, so I'm going to take a look at the cameras now. We're going to come back and do the rest of the sponsors here in just a little bit. But I want to also look at some of these cameras so that you guys can get an idea of what's going on around the area. First, let's look at some of the questions we've got. It says, Lisa Reynolds, how many inches in Hanson does it look like? I would say it was around 9 to 10 inches.
9 to 10, yeah.
And then Evan Miller, I'm ready for the snow. You're going to get it, Evan. Lisa Vandiver, about Arlington. It's about the same way there. I think they're looking at, I think they were looking at about 11 inches, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Sharon Pinkston says, what's the best to use on car doors when you can't lock them because it's snow and we leave our car unlocked? I know what you're saying. She says, not locked to car doors. Is there another system coming the 30th of January? Just asking. We are watching that. It does appear that there is one coming. We will see. We're going to try to get through this first one first. She says, thank y'all so much for helping us out. As far as the car doors, I'll leave mine unlocked too, because it's nothing worse than trying to get in your car and it's frozen. Some people will cover it with a tarp or something to keep the water off of it. But this is going to be so cold, I don't think there's going to be much to get in there. But
Probably not. I don't think that's going to be a major problem.
At
least when you first get in it. Now, if you've driven it and there's been some melting along the door seals and stuff, then you might have a problem because that'll refreeze after you park the car. Yeah, the official advice from Google says apply silicone spray or graphite to seals and locks.
Yep.
And you need to do that before the event happens.
Yeah, probably need to do that like now if you're having problems with that. Bob Evans, can we send in donations directly to y'all? I can definitely tell the weather's changing. My back is killing me. ready to snow, and I bet Hoptown even has a high-speed snow chase before it's over. Oh,
That could be
Bebo.
interesting.
I like him. He's a good guy. He says, let's see, donations. Yeah, you can. I think Eric, if he's still on here, he'll post that here in just a second, or you can send it to. I think he's on here. He was just a little while ago. So, Eric, if you're still on, if you could post that. Sharon Pinkston says, that's bad up there, they say. And she says, thank y'all. Robert Stikes, hey, is this going to be a snow cream worthy event? It certainly is, and I hope so. I haven't had snow cream. I didn't have enough snow cream last year at all. I didn't get any because it didn't snow enough. I guess it did a little bit, but I didn't make any.
Yeah, I think we made some once.
Yeah, I think that's, maybe so. Bob, you can always come by the studio here. We're at 100 Marketplace in Hopkinsville, and let me show you around the studio. Okay, there. Okay. Eric Brake, Bob Evans says, I think he wants the P.O. box. What is our P.O. box, Mark? 151?
P.O. Box 151, Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
And the zip code is 42240.
42240.
Yep. So hopefully that'll help you. And I appreciate you, Bob. But you're still welcome to come by. We'd love to have you come by. There's Mike Slater. He's posted it up. That's our address right there. You can send mail or correspondence.
And if you're right, if you want to make the check, it's payable to David Powell, Weather and Wisdom.
So we'll be glad to show you, though, if you want to come by. So we'll be glad to show you around.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Donna Zakusia, we'll have to find out how to make snow cream. Oh, we're going to tell you. I will tell you. Yes.
Yep.
I did have a snow cream slide up. I don't have it on here right now. I'll try to have it on next time. And if we get some snow, I'm going to make some here, and I'm going to walk you guys through it. Let's see here. Bob Evans says, thanks. I definitely want to visit. Be glad to do it. Just get in touch with us. 100 Marketplace, and we're here Monday through Friday. Monday through Friday and on Sunday. So we're here 6 days a week. And
Sunday evenings after church.
Yeah, so we'll be here. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, we're going to look at some cameras real quick. First, let's look at our local cameras. Let's look at Lakeside Campground and Marina, the one that you saw that Michael Vance has. This is the marina, and it's looking out across Kentucky
It's
Lake.
34 degrees there. The temperature is starting to drop off a little bit. We're down to back down to 30 in Christian County.
So that means
It's a little bit warmer to the west of us, but not much, a couple of degrees.
plus being on the lake, it might be affecting the temperature there too. We don't know where the thermometer is exactly there. Carolyn Jones Camplin, thanks. Good evening, guys. Thanks for the update, and pray everyone stays safe during this weather. Ready for some snow cream. And Mike Slater says, dedicated. Thanks for what you guys do. Thank you, Mike. Such a good guy. I like him. He's been here a couple of times. We think the world of Mike. I like if everybody's on here. Let's see. Eric Brake, Streamlabs donations need some help as well. I still get that payment provider error. Okay, we'll put John on that. Mention that to Sycor, see if he knows anything about it. Don 1955-8 says, I may have missed it, but will it be a dry or wet snow? It's going to be a dry snow.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. 17-to-1 ratio maybe. So it's going to be crazy. Okay, there is, if you'd like to donate, you can do here at Streamlabs. That's the one that he was having trouble with, Eric said. So I'll see. We'll have to see what's going on with that. Okay, so let's get off of this. Let's go to another camera. Let's look at downtown Katie's. Traffic's moving okay there. And let's go over to the WKDZ studios. This is looking at I-24, 6880 in Trigg County, looking back towards Hopkinsville. And traffic is moving. It's a little bit heavy there, actually, a little heavier than usual. So a lot of traffic is moving. Let's go to let's go down here to our camera here in Hopkinsville. So look down to southern Hopkinsville. There's the Kroger Shopping Center. This is Skyline Drive right
Sun
here.
begins to set.
Yeah, it's kind of a pretty shot. And it's Fort Campbell Boulevard here. And there's the Pennyroyal Parkway up there. And Mark, you told me something about the roads that have three numbers. This they call them Pennyroyal Parkway Highway or Interstate 169. Is that right?
Yes. 3-digit interstates are extensions or bypasses that go around a town.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, Dave, I appreciate that, Dave. Super Chatter Dave, he has donated $20. Thanks, great job, guys. We appreciate you, Dave. Been with us for a long time. Okay, Eric's telling Sycor about the problem there with the Streamlabs. Jeff Pam Penley, Kayla Wilson. Okay, they're just getting someone to see it. Let's see. Don, what do you look at to know if it will be wet or dry snow, Mark?
There is actually something on the models that's called the Kuchera snow ratio. And it will tell us, the snow ratio. We see it as a map, and it will tell us what the ratio is for our area at any given time.
Charlie Taylor says, looking forward to a good snow. I think everybody's going to get their wish on this. Dave, I do want to thank you again for that, brother. And we got to find something else to send you. I think we sent you everything we got. But anyway, you're welcome here anytime you can get down this way. We'd love to show you around. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go down to the next place.
Sharon, it's too early to tell exactly how the 30th is going to shake out.
Yes. It has the potential to be bad, but we'll see. Okay, here is Clarksville. We're looking down at, it says Peaches Mill in the 101st. I don't think that's it. I'm going to have to look it up and see what highway that is. Here's exit 4 down at I-24, exit 4 in Clarksville. This is shows traffic moving along pretty good. Folks going in and out of Sam's Club up that way, and then there's let's look back towards the mall. And excuse me, my throat's getting dry. I'm gonna have to hang on just a second. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah,
I'm about to lose my voice.
Yeah, Evan, are you talking about have we ever seen Starlink in use, or are you talking have we ever seen the satellites?
We're actually looking at Starlink as well. He's looking. He says the satellites.
Yes, I have seen the satellites, especially when they're first deployed. They line up there's these little dots you see lined up in a line going across the sky. It's really neat.
Yep. Let's see. This is Riverside Drive and Second, and boy, the traffic is backed up on Riverside.
Yeah.
And starting to back up on Second up around the curve there. So it's getting a little bit congested there. Let's look down at exit 11. It's also getting a little bit busy there, so everybody knows.
Yeah. Everybody's bustling around on a Tuesday evening.
Right. Okay, let's see. Charles Michael Henderson. Hey, Dave, late to the party. What's the latest? Are the amateurs still calling for 18 to 30 inches for our area? Yes, they are. But I will be honest with you. I'll show you something here in just a minute. I'm going to show the precip projections coming up here in just a little bit. Okay, Ridge Runner. That was Preacher's Mill at New Providence Boulevard. Thank you so much, Ridge Runner. I'll have Sycor relabel that. Preacher's Mill at New Providence Boulevard. I've got to remember that. Let's see here. So let's go on down. Let's look at Madison, Highway 76. It looks like everywhere is getting a little busy. Let's go over to Preacher's Mill in the 101st. It's also backed up some. So, yeah, traffic's pretty heavy in Clarksville. So be prepared for a little bit of slow moving on some of it. It's not terrible, but it is. It's backed up some. So be prepared for a few delays. And let's go down to Tiny Town. Fort Campbell Boulevard, looking down just below the Kentucky-Tennessee border. Don L. wants to know, what model are we trusting the most right now this season? I'll be honest with you. I'm in line with the ECMWF. What about you?
Yeah. Maybe not necessarily for the whole season, but for this particular storm, it's had the best handle on it so far.
It's actually had the best track record for a couple of weeks now. I've been watching it.
Yeah.
GFS is just all screwy. It'll do something one thing, and it'll all of a sudden change track. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite models. Let's look at. I want to look at Colorado Springs. See if they've got any snow there. That's so sad. No snow in Colorado Springs. Let's look at Old Faithful. Well, they got snow on the ground.
Yeah, steamy.
It's steamy, but no eruption. And let's look at Owensboro. See what Owensboro looks like. Ooh, pretty. This is the bridge from
Nice
Owensboro.
sunset.
Yeah, it goes over the Ohio River that you're seeing there over to Indiana. And it's a nice evening. Quite pretty.
Yeah. A bit cold, but
yeah, it is cold. Here's LaGrange. We saw a train go through there a little earlier. It's pretty neat.
yeah.
I bet it does disrupt traffic, though. That's a
I'm
pretty
sure it
town.
does, because the train comes through right for that one car is going up the street there.
That's a pretty town, though.
It is.
I like it. Let's look at the other side. Look down the other way. They've corrected the color on it finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks like it does from the other one. So this is looking back the other way. Well, how does Niagara Falls look? Not too bad, but there's snow on the ground. You see the snow plow down there right along the top of it. I guess he's clearing the roads there. So they've had snow.
I think we looked at them earlier. They were under snow for all week.
Yeah, I think so. And let's see here. Where else do we want to go? Let's look at Scottsville. We haven't looked at that lately. It's in Scottsville, Kentucky, over in Allen County, the other side of Simpson County. And this is like the main square, although it's like a big circle too. It's kind of an unusual intersection.
Yes, so we will be doing our normal Wednesday broadcast tomorrow, about 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
Travis Bollinger, look, I hope the amateurs are right. 18 plus inches would be amazing. I'm going to show you what they're looking at. Stacy Hibbs says, hi, y'all. Do you guys have any guesses to how much snow is anticipated for the Madisonville area? We do, Mark. It was about, I think that was about 10 inches, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
So I'm going to continue with this, and I'm going to get done with the cameras here in just a bit. I'm going to look at Houston, Texas. And as usual, the traffic is backed up. I'd hate to be in that traffic. Oof. Let's look at Kansas City. That's Tracy Runyon's neck of the woods. All is quiet, almost too quiet. And let's go to Louisville. Let's see what Louisville.
Very quiet.
Be really quiet. I'm hunting wabbits. Okay, let's see. Boy, that's a pretty. I love this camera. They really did good when they picked this camera for the Louisville skyline, because it does pan, and they let it pan sometimes. You get to see the whole thing. But this is a bridge going across the Ohio River, going over to Jeffersonville, Indiana. So you're looking back at the Louisville skyline from Indiana. Back over here to where we are, and here we are. All right, so now everybody says, let's see here. Tessa Terry says, awesome. Let's see, are you going to do another live tomorrow? Okay, yeah, and we answered that. And Mary Vargas, I hear there's a weather camera at Houston Tech University in the UP. We'll have to look that up. Can you write that name down, Mark? We'll have Psycor look it up and see if we can carry that. Some of the cameras aren't listed on a radar because it's not in with Radar Omega. So we can actually go and carry them as long as they're public domain. And no copyright on it or anything. We'll try to do that. I'd like to see one of the Upper Peninsula. Sharon Pinkston, y'all, she sure helped us a lot. God bless her, and y'all for giving me her number. Talking about Patty Slayton.
Patty Slayton, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, Patty is a good person. I like her a lot. She's been a good friend, and she helped me as well. Stacy Hibbs says, "Yay, thank you all." And I was hoping for a little more, but I'll take 10. I'm going to show her. All right, I tell you what, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to have to show everybody the College DuPage snowfall projection. So let me get back up here and set it up. Everybody just hang on a minute. Okay. So here we are. This is the projection. This is for Wednesday. This is tomorrow. Second, let me get this adjusted. So there we go. So we're running through. Here is the Wednesday, and you see we're looking at 0.2 of an inch of snow from this little system. It's just a small system going through. Didn't really anticipate much. It could give us a little more than that, but we'll watch it. But that's about all we're looking out of that before the Big Daddy gets here. And so we're going to keep going. We want to get to Friday. Here is Friday. And here it comes. This says Sunday. This is actually 00Z. This is 3 o'clock, I think, Saturday afternoon. And as you can see, if I run my mouse over it, these totals tells what it's showing. There's 5.6 inches. I think that's for Logan County. 5.4. Now, as you go down towards the border, you can see, go down here is a lot more. That's why we're waiting to see if this shifts a little bit further to the north. But we're going to watch this. Now, here it does show a little shift. There it comes. There's some of the heavier stuff. I'll go on down to here's the bulk of it. As you look across here, 13.9 along the Kentucky-Tennessee border in Christian County. If I move north, it's 13.2. If I go up to Hopkins County, it's 11.9. Stacy, where did you say you were? You were in. It's gone by so fast. But as you move forward, even along the Ohio River, there's 8.6, 9.8, 10.1. I mean, going up towards Louisville, 10 inches. So this has shifted north some. It's still developing. It's still not quite. It's not quite in concrete. None of this is in concrete yet, but. Just letting you know.
The 18Z GFS is coming more in line with that. It's still not quite up that high, but it is coming more in line with that.
Let's see here. Mike Slater says, Sharon, renters can put a storm shelter in with landlord permission. If you're paying for it, I'm sure they'd let you because it increases the value of their property. Right. Stacy Hibbs, more than 10 inches. She's laughing. Where were you at? I can't remember. She says she take 11, so she must have been where it had 11.9. Nora Stewart says Muhlenberg County. So let's look at Muhlenberg County. It looks like there's 12.2 inches there.
And again, this is just the model projection for right then. We're not saying, it's going to snow a foot in Muhlenberg County on Saturday. We're just saying this is what it's kind of hinting toward right now.
Right.
We're all going to get some snow. Exactly how much, what remains to be seen.
That's right. That's exactly right. But this is some serious stuff. Okay, she's in Madisonville, so yeah, I think Madisonville, about 11.9. Might as well say a foot. So, yeah, you're looking at about 12 inches. And Andrew says Owensboro. I've got to remember where Owensboro was. It's somewhere up in here. You're looking at 9.8. anywhere between 9 to 11 inches. And Sharon Pinkston, need a house to rent in Owensboro with a basement. Hard to find. Oh my goodness, I've done talked too much. But we're getting a lot of questions, and I hate to go off without talking to them, to everybody, and trying to answer the questions that we have. Again, I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel. I really need those subscriptions, and it would mean a lot if you could do that, because it doesn't cost anything. They may ask you for an email address. It's okay to give it to them. They're not going to be notifying you. That's just to make sure you're a real person. Nora Stewart says, wow, thanks. Needing to go to Louisville for a funeral. Guess we won't make it. No, if you're going to go this weekend, no, probably not. Dave says, like and subscribe. It does help.
Please do.
All the likes, all the views, everything does go towards our credit. But the big thing is the subscriptions. You know, I'd love to hit 10,000 subscribers, and that's what we're hoping to get soon. Charles Michael Henderson says, Dave, can you explain what's been said about the cold air pushing it all away from us? That is one remote possibility. I don't think that's going to happen now.
Yeah.
The thought
Some of the
was,
early models were projecting that the Arctic air that's coming in with this big high pressure system that's going to be dropping our direction from up around Canada would push the system far enough south so that we really wouldn't get much of anything. But as we've gotten closer and all the models have been running several runs, they're all starting to come into agreement that it's not going to push it far enough south to get us out of it.
No, and the good thing is, here's the good thing about this. There's an ice storm on the lower end of this, and it's a major ice storm. It's not just playing around. We're talking about in excess of an inch of ice on in some places. I saw I don't even want to say it, 2
inch and a half to inch and
2
three
inches.
quarters.
Yeah. So that would be devastating. Let's hope that definitely stays where it is. It doesn't come up here. I hate it for the people there, but I don't want it here either. So, let's just keep. We want things to stay like they are. If it wants to come north. Maybe another 25 miles. Might take 50 to keep anything from being icy, but much more than that, and I would be a little concerned. That would put us squarely in the very heavy stuff. Now, if you look down here at Nashville, we were talking about what they were expecting. I see this is showing around 17 inches in general across this area right here. It's 18 inches. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
And everyone should realize if we get this much snow, nobody's going anywhere. Don't worry about it.
No, that's right. It ain't going to happen. I mean, yeah.
Don't get in a fret. If your boss is raising a fit about it, say, hey, you going to come get me?
Yeah. You got to ask what's more important, your life or the job. I know that would be a hard question to choose, but if they're going to fire you over that, I don't know. That might be
And as a reminder, if the governor declares a state of emergency over this, you're pretty well, they kind of can't force you to come to work in that situation.
I agree. But we're not legal eagles either. I don't know all the laws on it, so
Yeah.
I'm just trying to use common sense on this stuff. But I got to tell you guys, this is not me or not Mark telling you this is how much snow we're going to get. This is what the models are showing. That's all I'm doing. I do think that the bare minimum that we would get here is going to be 4 to 8 inches. That's my thoughts. That's the way I feel about it. So I'm just going to tell you. Could this all be a flop? It certainly could. And the reason it could is because just what Charles Michael Henderson said, it's possible that high could push everything down and we don't get anything. It's possible the track could come too far to the north. It's possible we could get sleet mixed in. Sleet will kill your snowfall totals. So it's just that's the way it is. Carlos Val, is this for this weekend? Yes, it is. This is what we're talking about. So
yeah, the actual National Weather Service forecast out of Paducah for Hopkinsville starts the snow, a 20% chance of snow Friday. Could see some winds gusting them around 20 miles an hour. Friday night, 40% chance of snow, mainly after midnight. Cloudy with a low around 12. Wind about 10 miles an hour. Saturday, snow. Snow could be heavy at times. Cloudy with a high near 19. Northeast wind 9 to 11 with gusts as high as 18. Saturday night, snow likely, mainly before midnight. Cloudy with a low around 12. A northeast wind 6 to 8. Sunday, a chance of snow mainly before noon. Mostly cloudy with a high near 24. And then Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 4.
And I got to tell you guys, too, if we get snow on the ground, you get what's called a refrigeration effect. And with this being Arctic air is heavy. It's not going to go anywhere, and it's hard to displace. I'm going to tell you right now that it wouldn't surprise me to hit 0. Madisonville, Jennifer Shavers, what's Madisonville supposed to get? For all of you wanting to know about Madisonville, the projection here showed 11.9 inches. According to this model projection, I'm going to put the arrow over it right here. 11.9.
And I just told you when it was supposed to hit.
So it's going to begin Friday. You may see some flakes in the air Friday afternoon as this comes in because of the cold air that's already in place. But certainly by after midnight Friday night, you'll start seeing it increase. I know a bunch of you are going to do just like me. Go running to your window every half hour. Turn on your light. See if it's snowing.
We're all a bunch of little kids when it comes to snow.
That's what is so fascinating about snowfall when it comes down. It's beautiful to watch coming down. Saturday's going to be a beautiful day to stay in and watch the snow, except me and you, Mark, will probably be here if this is
probably.
This is all
provided we can get here.
So we will see. But the good thing is that if it's a light snow, hopefully, hopefully it will be one of those things where if you get any wind, it'll blow the snow off the road. I mean, I've seen it like that. But this much coming down, it'd be hard to do that. And then vehicles go over it, they'll pack it down. So yeah, there'll be some hazardous driving. The good thing is that it's snow and not ice. If it were ice, then we wouldn't be going anywhere. Psycho CPU, I enjoy daytime snow, so it'll be nice to have all day Saturday for snow. Most of our snowfalls happen in the evening. Yeah, he's right. I've noticed that too a lot of times. I'm like you. I like a good daytime snowfall coming in. Anyway, I do have to finish paying some bills, so I'm going to go back to my ads. And let's talk about locally owned pharmacies. You want to pay attention on that. Let's see. Sharon, Pinkston, Dave, Gaggle, and apple cider vinegar helps a lot. It's cold, very cold here. She's talking about me having this little cough or something. Anyway, let's look at our local pharmacies. Watch this.
Have you ever stood in a long line at one of those big chain pharmacies, only to find they didn't have the medication you needed? That's one of the reasons I like to go to a locally owned and operated pharmacy. The staff knows me there. They know my medications, and they're always there to answer any questions I may have. And when I can't get out, they deliver what I need right to my doorstep. They even carry items for my fur baby. 2 of the best locally owned pharmacies are Tom's Family Pharmacy on Country Club Lane in Hopkinsville and Save More Drugs on Fort Campbell Boulevard, also in Hopkinsville. You'll find a friendly smile and great service at your locally owned pharmacies, Save More Drugs and Tom's Family Pharmacy.
And those are 2 really special places. I love them to pieces. I've been to both of them, equally love them. Then mention that you saw their ad on Weather and Wisdom. That would mean a lot to them, and it means a lot to me, too. So I would appreciate that. Sharon Pinkston says, thank y'all so much. You're welcome, Sharon. It's been a pleasure. And let's talk about our next sponsor is, we got to talk about Roy's Barbecue. Good grief, that is a best place to eat barbecue. Watch this. Here we go.
Roy's Barbecue. It's an experience, not just a meal. If you want great food, local atmosphere, and a wonderful dining experience, come to Roy's Barbecue in Russellville, Kentucky.
Most have been 10, but I got out 6.
You know them. They're twins, right?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roy's Barbecue.
It's a place of song and conversation among good friends. Celebrating 40 years of family, food, and friends, Roy's Barbecue, 101 Sarah Lane, Russellville, Kentucky.
Boy, they do. They've got the best barbecue anywhere around. I mean, they are great. I got to turn this audio down for this next. We're going to talk about Leon Shirk's next commercial. He's got a big sale coming up. Take a look at this.
It's time to consign your tractors at our next farm and construction equipment consignment auction. Give us a call and get your tractor consigned, or bring it on out to our lot so that we can get your tractor listed. We've got bidders from all across the country and the world, so if you can bring your tractor early, it'll increase your chances by a lot to get your item sold. We look forward to working with you. If you've got any questions or concerns, give us a call at 270-886-2235, or you can check out our website at PaneraAuctionCenter.com.
And boy, he is, I just love Leon. He can flat out do some commercials. I love the way he talks. Okay, the next place we want to talk about is our good friend Jacob Mudd at Mudd Wealth. And if you've got extra cash you want to not donate, but to turn it into money that can earn you some money, talk to him. Take a look at this.
True wealth is about more than money. It's about faithfully managing all we have been given. Mudd Wealth stands committed as stewards guided by Christian faith, dedicated to strengthening lives through wise financial counsel and unwavering integrity. Whether we are managing your retirement funds or developing your step-by-step financial plan to help steer you toward financial security, we have the tools it takes to deliver peace of mind. Mudd Wealth can help you on a product-only basis, providing competitive fixed interest annuity rates, life insurance quotes, mutual fund management, and investment advisory services. Give Jacob Mudd a call at 270-743-2810.
Securities offered through the Tavener Company, member of FINRA, SPIC, and MSRB. Investment advisory and financial planning services offered through Tavco Financial Advisory, Inc., a registered investment advisor. Customer care line and management for both firms can be reached at 800-543-6922.
So definitely give Jacob a call, and he can help turn that money into more money. That's what you want. So I also want to talk real quick. Let me go here to where I'm. Let's see here. Here we go. Talk about our 24/7 channel. If things start coming in, let me get off of this. Here we go. You can go over to the 24/7 channel and watch Radar anytime you want. And it's on 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're going to be making some improvements on it. I'm going to show you what it looks like right there. We've adjusted the temperatures to make them all right. You see the weather crawl down here at the bottom, right there. And this is all accurate. And it does have some different things on here, different stuff. Plus some of the live cameras are out. And so this is 7-day forecast that you get on here. And boy, look how cold it's going to be in Madisonville. So I just want to remind you guys of that we do have that going. And anyway, okay. Anyone else have any questions? Well, I think it's about time for us to depart, because we're going to be in here again tomorrow. And I'll be in here trying to give you a live as soon as I can. And let's see, Sharon Pinkston says, like Mark says, just drink coffee or warm tea. Watch, sir, sit back and watch it snow. Be safe, stay off the roads. It gets crazy here in Owensboro. It gets crazy everywhere, especially in this part of the country. All right, Mark, you got any final words you want to say? I can't hear you, Mark.
Yeah. Everyone stay warm. Again, keep your eyes and ears open. This is still developing. Go ahead and make your preparations, but don't go crazy. Don't buy 2 months worth of bread and milk in one go. And otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow with an update on the latest for this.
Yes. And, I'll be on probably on Facebook Live tomorrow morning. And so anyway, if I don't see you here, I'll see you here.
Bye, everybody.
The sky, it rumbles with the winter mine. The snow is falling through the silent night. The clouds bring tidings of Christmas cheer. I can feel it in the air. The season's here. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Welcome friends through winter's glow. We've got so much to share, let's go. The frost is sparkling in the dark. Say Merry Christmas to David and Mark. Feel the thunder but don't fear the night. Weather and wisdom is by your side. Snow and sleet may pierce the air, but don't forget to like and share. Winter storm warnings flash across the screen as the blizzards